Welcome back. We're going to do spruce tips now. And this is what it looks like. And when you're looking at the spruce tree, what it is the branches and the needles are round. And when you grab it, it's really prickly, like it's prickly. And it smells like spruce. But right now, we're going to gather the spruce tips because it's just time for that before the other stuff starts to be over ripened for the 5 Alive. I have to get this. Normally when we do the spruce tips, there's a nice fresh end that's just drooping down. That's the spruce tips we want. And so hopefully this year I'm going to make another batch of spruce tip tea, and from there it'll be just the soft little tips that I'm going to gather and collect. So this is a fair size spruce tree here. A lot of the times I would take the spruce tips off of little guys like this, especially if we're way out in the middle of nowhere. And like right here, we're beside an old logging road. It's a wood road. And so there's not a lot of traffic that comes through here, but you'll notice that it's leaning and it's gonna wind up dying because they keep driving over top of it. So instead of just allowing it to die and just go back to Mother Earth, I'm gonna take a lot of it off of this one so that we could respect it and use it as medicine. So one of the last things that it'll do in its life is give itself for medicine for the people, right? And so that tree there is what I'm gonna pick off of. And I'm going to go grab my cutter. And here we go. And so, once again, no matter what happens, you always do the prayer, right? To the spruce tree, I offer you this sacred medicine or tobacco to show my gratitude and appreciation for giving up part of your life so that we may use you only in a positive way while making medicines. I ask that you share your magical powers, your spiritual powers, and your healing powers with whoever may need you. Oh, right? And so when I'm doing this, it's actually, I'm being quite selective with the tips. And so I'll come in and I'll just nip that off, and you'll notice that it's that part that's right at the end. And in the spring, like later on, what's going to happen is those are going to be droopy, really soft needles, where the rest of them are going to be really hard. And I won't normally gather the way I'm gathering on this one, but like I said, instead of it just going to waste, I want to gather as much as I can off of this. That way I don't have to gather off of other ones. And this one here, because of the closeness of the road, it probably will die anyway. And so I'm going to just honor it and let it sacrifice. Its last sacrifice will be to help the people and to heal the people. Awesome. I hardly ever cut the tops off like I just did there. I hardly ever. I always leave the tops on, and I'll get the lower ends. But like I said, this one, just because it's going to die anyway, I'm just using it to respect it. And so I hope you learned any stuff. Spruce tips are really good for any, when you got colds or pneumonia and stuff. It'll break the pneumonia. It'll make you sweat. The spruce tar, or the sap, is really good too for cuts and wounds and stuff like that. A lot of the times we used to use the sap as a stitch. When we get cut, we'd put the sap on there and just squeeze it together, and then it would hold it together. Okay, have a great day. And yeah, have a great day.